Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video, if you can't tell by the title, by the thumbnail, and by the fact that I have no eyeshadow on right now, and the rest of my face, we are doing the Shane x Jeffree Star eyeshadow palette review. I will not be doing anything elaborate today. I fancy just doing something very neutral. I might have a little pop of colour if I feel like it, but I'm just here to review the palette. I'm not here to do any looks, because if I do elaborate looks, I won't know how the palette really performs. I mean, I have blood sugar, so I know how Jeffree's eyeshadows perform anyway, but, you know, I thought I'd get that palette as well. So, I have already opened these by the way. I have swatched the palette and I have opened this. My palette, I ordered them all when it first launched. I think it took me 3 hours overall to get the palette. I was trying for 3 hours, it wasn't working. I tried on multiple devices, it wasn't working. And then I wanted to get the gloss and the makeup bag, the black, the taller one, the like the one with the handle, and it was sold out by the time I tried to get it, and I was like, right, okay. But I did get the mirror, which was one of the main things I wanted anyway, because I've wanted a Jeffree Star mirror for the longest time. But I've never justified spending £22 on a mirror, and they're a star shape, so I wasn't really like drawn in. But when Shane released the piggy mirror, I thought, hells yes. I have already used this, by the way. I've used this today when doing my makeup. I used it yesterday when doing my makeup before I went to work. This, by the way, it came a couple of days ago. This video is going up like a week after the launch, probably, or a week and a bit after 2 weeks after the launch. But I still wanted to get this video up for you guys, and I wanted to play around with it on camera for the first time. But the mirror looks like this. It's a massive ass mirror. It can fit my whole face in it. I've been using palettes instead, so I've actually at the moment been using the Soft Glam palette. And look how small the mirror is compared to like this baby boy. So, and because I wear glasses. I have before, when I'm like looking up close in a mirror, I have poked the eyeshadows. Not these ones. This is why I haven't been using this palette, because I'm afraid of poking the eyeshadows and like wasting my money. But I have had it done with a Revolution palette, and I'm sad a lot. It was quite a lot actually. My Soft palette looks wrecked because of it. So having like an actual mirror instead is a lot easier, and that's one of the main reasons I wanted to get this. But it's not about the mirror, it's about the palette. This is what the unicarton, is that what it's called, looks like. And it's got all of the shades and stuff on the back with all of the ingredients and like a couple warnings, I think. So let's get it open. It looks like this. When I told my mum, like, she wanted to know why I had a massive Beauty Bay package, like it was like massive, and she was like, oh, what did you actually buy? I was like, literally like 2 items. It was a mirror and the palette. I had to down, like, you know when you like tell your mum or whatever like the price of things, you have to like downplay it a lot, because otherwise they'll be like, oh my god, that's so much money. I told her this palette was 20 quid and she was still like really annoyed. It was like 48, so I told her the mirror was like a tenner, and she was like, that's still too much money. I was like, well, but here's what the palette looks like. You've probably seen it. It's a very cool looking design. I love Jeffree's packaging, but it's so thick and like bulky, you would not be able to take it traveling with you. But this is what the palette looks like. I'm going to be sticking to the top row. I might delve into maybe another shade in the other rows. I might dip into the orange or something to like brighten my inner corner up, because I like doing that. I like putting a pop of colour on the inner corner. I'm just strange. So I don't know where to start. I vaguely cleaned my eyeshadow brushes, and then wiped them down. So I think I'm just going to start with a big fluffy brush. And we are going to start with the shade... Is my Pills matte? Yeah, my Pills is matte. Actually, no, I'm not going to start with my Pills. I'm going to start with Tanacon. And I'm going to... Okay, pigment. I'm going to zoom you in a little. I mean, it's not really a tutorial. I also apologise for the lighting in this video. But hi, you're close up now. This is there's quite a lot of pigment. So I'm going to put this in my crease. I'm barely touching my eye right now. And colour is coming off. See, that shade is an everyday shade for me. Like, just popping it in the crease. I used to wear eyeshadow like all the time, every day, and now I really do not. So just getting a little bit of that and putting it in my crease to start off with. I think I'm just gonna do an all matte eye. But actually no, that's a lie. I really want to try Just a Theory, which is a really nice shade. Although I don't know, do I do more than just neutral? I'm looking in the mirror. I don't know, like, I feel like a neutrally eye is the best way to go about things, but then F it, we're just going to use colour. I am then going to take like a flatter sort of brush. It's like a flat shade, like shadow brush. And I'm going to dip into Let's Go Cheese Dust. So it's this really nice orange. We're just gonna do a bunch of colours and we'll see. I'm really scared of that really like neon yellow, but so I'm gonna actually add this into my crease as well. And I think, whoa, okay, pigment. And just cover up that shade Tanacon. I love that shade Tanacon, by the way. It's such a nice colour. It looks a lot more neutral in the pan than it does on your eye. Like that. And I'm just going to repeat that on the other eye. I'm not an expert at makeup. I'm just playing around. This palette, by the way, I think it was £48 on Beauty Bay. And I mean, I will find a use for all of these shades at some point. Like, I'm one of these people who put a pop of colour in the inner corner, and like shades such as, you know, Trisha and Conspiracy and Illuminati. Actually, Illuminati I could probably use some way or whatever. But this palette will make me go out my comfort zone because I have this palette and I don't have anything like this, especially not like the shades What's the Tea and Conspiracy and stuff. I'm not a huge green eye person, but there's a couple of green shades in here, and I could make an eyeshadow look out of it. So, you know, not sure if it would suit me, but hey ho. Okay, I think that's that shade. So, got my hair. I'm then going to take the shade Flaming Hot, which is that red, and I'm going to put this more focused on like the outer portion of my crease, if that makes any sort of sense at all. Sorry if my eye is a little watery. My eyes are like this. If you're new to my channel, you won't know that, but if you're a subscriber in any way, I mean, not that I have many, but you know, if you are a subscriber, you will know that I need a bit more pigment. You will know that my eyes water, especially in the summer and when I have hay fever, my hay fever starts to play up. I'm then going to take a clean, fluffy brush and I'm just going to blend those two together a little more. Just like that. So, I've used colour. Who knew I was going to use colour today? Not me. Right, I'm going to take the shade Diet Root Beer, which is this shade here. And I'm just going to take that in my outer corner slash drag it in. You know, drag it. I need a bit more over that. There we go. You could definitely do a neutral eye out of this palette. I just chose to do colour. I mean, I wanted to do neutral, but colour is fine too. That's alright. I'm not a makeup artist, so I don't expect amazing things. And actually, I used to like eyeshadow a lot more than I have. Well, I used to do eyeshadow a lot more than I have done recently. I work a long shift, and on my days off, I don't want to wear makeup because I wear makeup on my shift. That shade mixed with the other two is really nice. I mean, it looks a little bit. I mean, I probably shouldn't have blended all those shades together, but hey ho. I'm going to take that brush from before and just blend a little bit more. I mean, that doesn't look so bad for me. I'm then going to take a flat brush, and put the shade Just a Theory. Really nice. Oh, I got lipstick on my palette. And take that and put that on the rest of the eye that I haven't covered yet. Whoa, okay, that's wet. That's not even wet or anything, that shade. Oh, it's so pretty. Look at that. Okay, my lighting in this video is horrendous. It's like, what time is it? It's like 12:20 at the moment, and I have my curtains shut, and the sun isn't out anyway, and I film with natural lighting, so whoa. That shade, man, okay, I didn't do that bad of a job then. Jeez. I am impressed with myself. I just dropped my mirror on the floor. Then I'm gonna take which brush was it? I'm gonna take this smaller brush and just put Tanacon underneath my eye, just all along, instead of like putting all of the colours. I thought I've got hair on my mirror as well. My mirror is just causing a scene. And just put one of the colours under my eye because I don't want it to be too much. But this palette is impressing me. Then, where's the palette? I'm then gonna take, I'm not sure whether to take Ranch, which is that really white colour, or take the vibrant yellow now, or do I take Trisha? Ooh, decisions. I feel like I should just take that Ranch shade, that white shade, but I don't know. What do I take? See, without a Diet Cola, which is the silver. I'm gonna take Ranch and just keep it. Look how my brush is stained with different colours. Like how that's so pigmented. Okay, are we ready? Okay, my body wasn't ready. Whoa, that's bright. That's what I need in other palettes. Just a pop of white, a pop of bright in a corner highlight. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna put that a little bit on my brow bone. We're out here living. Okay, so I like this palette. By the way, my lip colour is the L'Oreal, I don't know what these are called. They're L'Oreal something in the shade I Explore. I think they're colour rouge. I don't know. I was gonna wear the shade I Am Worth It in the same line, but it was so bright of a red, and I wasn't sure what look I was doing. And I was also gonna try and wear Milan by Ofra, but I stuck with the neutrals because I wasn't sure what I was doing. Now, for me, okay, this is like a me shade. This is like a me colour story anyway. I'm going to put some Maybelline Lash Sensational on, and I'll be back to talk to you about my thoughts. So, my overall thoughts and opinions on this palette, I'll just put it up here, but this palette, I thoroughly enjoy the shades. I think that you can definitely get a neutral everyday look out of this, but you can also dip into the colours. You can dip in and be creative. So, and Shane has created such a what's the word? I don't know what to call it. A diverse palette, and you can really play with the shades, and I think that's amazing. Like, you can do a pinky look with it because you could use the shade My Pills, You could use a shade Not a Fact, and you can use Trisha. You can go for the bluey route and go, what's the tea? You can then use something like Diet Root Beer. You can use the Shade Conspiracy with that. You can use Illuminati. You can darken it with My Rides here. The fact that Shane has put a white inner corner highlight and a black in here will appease so many people. I mean, I don't wear black eyeshadow. I probably could try, but I'm not like that. And like the shades such as like Sleep Paralysis, which can we take a minute? Like that is such a unique shade. It's like purpley, silvery sort of a colour. Like it's so beautiful. And Shane, Shane, I love you. And like all the names and everything as well, like Trisha and is that Pigment? Oh, I thought it was the Pigmeat. I was just thinking, what? Pigment? I did not know that was that shade. It's just so many things to do with him. And it's amazing, and the packaging is amazing. I love the packaging. I mean, it's very bulky packaging, but Jeffree's are, but I'm not like that bothered about it. Like I don't go traveling, and if I went traveling, I wouldn't take this palette with me. I would take something like Soft Glam with me, because it's thinner, and two, it's got more of my sort of everyday shades. But this palette is amazing as well. The mirror, let's talk about the mirror for a sec. I love this mirror. I know it's really annoying and like really strange to talk about just the mirror, and you know, to some people it is just a mirror, but to me it's really adorable. Like look, it's so cute. The quality is amazing. You've got the star and then the Shane Dawson logo. This just represents him. Like the design team who created like this sort of pig is incredible. When they first started talking about the palettes in like the other series with Jeffree, and he was saying like an outline of a pig, I thought when they created this design they were going to make the palette that shape. Glad they didn't. The lipsticks. Now let's talk about the lipsticks for a second. I wasn't a fan of any of them, but that's fine. It doesn't matter. Some people really like metallic lipsticks, some people do not. Some people like the weird shades and like the really light pinks. I don't like wearing pink lipstick or anything. Even pinky toned nudes are not my thing. I mean, I do wear them, but like I don't, love them. The lip gloss. I really still want to get the lip gloss, although it is just a clear lip gloss. So I don't think there's any importance or anything in getting that, although apparently it's a really good lip gloss. But I don't wear lip gloss that often, but I love my Fenty one more than anything, so I don't think I need any more lip glosses. I mean, I've only got 3, but so this is the Shane Dawson. So this is sort of like a holiday collection, unless Jeffree's releasing a holiday collection. This is the holiday collection, and every collection Jeffree has done so far pretty much has had a lip scrub. I would have loved to have had a lip scrub. I mean, I know there's the lip balm, but the lip scrubs are one of my favourite things. I mean, I've only got one, but his lip scrub is great, and I would love to have had another one with the Shane collection in this packaging. It would have been amazing. But that's something I would probably want. The merch that they've brought out with this, like the pig merch, I didn't get my hands on. I really want the jumper still, the black jumper, but it went out of stock. I really want to see if when it comes back in stock. I really want to get it. I would wear that thing to death. What else is in this collection? Oh, the mini Controversy palette. Was not a fan of. The only shade I'd wear in that would be the nude, the neutral shade. That'll be it. I don't like blue eyeshadows on me at all. I'm glad they didn't include any blues in this palette. Just gonna put that out there. What else is in this collection? The other pig mirror was cool, but I don't like pink, so there's that. Oh, I really want to get the black backpack as well, actually. That would be really cool if I could get my hands on that. I mean, I'm not sure if I can, but I really want that. the makeup bags. So the makeup bags are like lengthy that way and like have the double zips. Not a huge fan of the style of that. I don't think I could fit things in there. But I already have, where is it? Over here. I already have a bag like this that has the handle, and this is this needs sorting out, by the way. I have so many things in here that need to not be in here. It's so handy to have it like that because you can then carry it around in your hand, put the mirror, slide it through the handle at the top. It's just an all-round good makeup bag. I take my makeup bag and sit on the floor and get ready in the mornings, so, and just to have all my makeup in that is great. I would love to have the black one of those bags because it looks amazing. I wanted a Jeffree bag like that for ages as well, but it's like £30 or something, and I wasn't about to spend that much money on just Jeffree's one, but Shane's one I would happily. I don't know why, but I'm still gonna see if I can get the Jeffree ones of those because I like the style of that, and I'm not sure. I think I just want the Jeffree ones. But yeah, that was everything, I think. Anyway, if I've forgotten anything, sorry. But, you know, I'm glad that I bought the palette. I'm glad that I bought the mirror. And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!